right, Coach Caveman, are you ready to be on the receiving end of the questions?
I get the receiving end of the questions all the time. I'm married. I already stumped you.
You already did. I'm going to start with coaching questions.
Okay.
How did you get your first coaching gig?
I was still actually actively wrestling in high school, and I started helping out with the kids club class, and that's how it all started. And I coached kids class probably to about, I think, 2005. I coached wrestling, and then after that I concentrated on my own. I turned pro and I started concentrating on myself. I didn't really have time to run any kind of kids program because I was training all the time. And then I eventually fell into this. At Buffalo BJJ, I started coaching the kids program when I was laid up a little bit, and then I helped out over there. I didn't run it, but I helped out run it. And then I came over here and I saw what was going on. There's an opportunity for me to take over the program, and then I took over the program, and that's how I started coaching your child.
She loves you. We all love you.
That's awesome.
Now, if coaching could be your full-time job, would you do it?
Of course.
Yeah?
I wish it was my full-time job. It'd be much easier than trying to work and coach.
I agree.
Yeah, when you get out of here and go back to work, it doesn't even seem like real life anymore, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love a 4 o'clock class for Jana. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Get us about 1,000 more people.
Corey,
we should be good.
You know,
yeah.
Tell me what I got to do to make it happen to where these coaches can be full-time, please. Now, what made you retire from fighting in the first place?
Well, I was going to be a policeman, but I was too crazy for it, so I went back to fighting eventually. I retired from fighting after my last fight. I went through the whole police exam, and I got through most of it, and I failed the psych eval, the sit-down psych eval. So then I had nothing left, and I just came here, and I was coaching, and I was kind of undecided what to do. And I've been working out with these guys, and I'm hanging with the guys here, and we got great fighters, Pat Mix, and Superfly and Tyler Broad. We've got all these pros, and I'm hanging with them every day, training with them every day. Just thought maybe it's time to come back. And I was actually going to come back last year, and I ended up tearing my bicep, and I had to take another couple months off and went through rehab with my physical therapist, Dr. Kroll. Dr. Kroll, PT, physical training. Check him out. Make sure you can pay him because he takes cash, no insurance. It's the way it should be. Do it. And then I had that other fight that you wrote the letter for me, and Janet wrote the letter.
I wrote several letters.
And I got that fight with the guy, and then Mr. Serb wouldn't let me fight in PA, so I lost that fight opportunity and the one I had after it. And I tried to get on the last can of cage, I just couldn't get on the card, and I finally got on the card this time. And that's how I came on.
So is this like a one-time thing for you? You're just kind of proving to yourself that you need to do it, or you're going to be in it for a while?
Well, unless I get my ass kicked, then I'm done. But I don't think I'm going to get my ass kicked. So
Magic 8 Ball said you're going to win.
Yeah, Magic 8 Ball said I'm going to win. And not that kind of 8 ball, you guys. We don't do that kind of stuff here.
No, my daughter picked up an 8 ball off the shelf at Tops today, and she asked it if her coach was going to win on Saturday, and it said most definitely so. So, you know.
But it's from Tops. I don't know if it counts. She didn't own it. It could have been the last question asked.
Oh, she owns it.
Oh, she owns it?
Oh, yes.
All right, then it's
She asked it again in the car if all her coaches were going to win, and it said probably not. I said, well, I think you're only having one fighting.
Coach Matt, you're in trouble in Rochester. That's all I got to say.
Oh,
that's that weekend.
Is it really?
Yeah, 18th. I think he's doing the Rochester Open the next day. Sorry, Matt. You're shot.
Probably should have kept that to myself. Sorry.
Probably. Too late now.
All right. So how is it different getting ready now than it was when you first started?
Actually, it's a lot easier. I have everything I need in one building over here at Western New York MMA and Fitness. I used to have to travel to Jamestown to get my stand-up. I trained my MMA sparring and everything over at Victory in North Tonawanda at the time, who are now here. You know, Coach Herbert and those guys, we merged with them at WNY. And I used to do all my groundwork at Buffalo Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so I was driving around all over the place. I had, spent hours in the car every day just getting from one training site to the other. Now I do all my stand-up, my grappling, my wrestling, my MMA. It's all in one spot. We got cages, we got a huge facility, we got trainers, got the best partners I could ever ask for in the world. The only thing that's a little bit tougher is now I'm a little bit more established in life, and I have more responsibilities, but, I just put those on the back burner anyways, really. Responsibilities are stupid, kids.
Oh my goodness. Not true. Do not listen to him.
You shouldn't be on the internet watching this stuff anyways.
Well, that's probably true. My husband wants to know, if you are able to study your opponent prior to the fight, so you can better prepare your own tactics to match his and exploit his weaknesses.
Well, actually, this time it worked out pretty good because I actually called this guy out. He beat 2 of our guys. He beat Bubba and Anthony Bubba Norton, and he beat Tyler Barati from our gym. So I've seen him up close and personal 3 times. I think I match up really well with him. He's considerably bigger than me, but I believe I'm going to be faster and a little bit more technical. And I'm definitely tougher, so we'll see how it plays out in the cage.
So do you feel a sense of responsibility to avenge the losses of your teammates?
Not really. No, it's a sport. We all go in there trying to kill the other guy. I'm out friends. That's what happens.
All right.
It's the nature of the beast.
And Todd wants me to ask, what is your true reason to fight, and what did it feel like to think it was done at one point?
Well, I'm not so good at singing and dancing, so my mom said maybe I should be a fighter. That's really not true. That's a Rocky quote. But I don't know. I think the only place in the world that's really true is inside the cage. The hard work that you put in, it shows every day. You know, every person's a little bit different. You're dealt a different hand by God, so we all start with different physical attributes. And the way we train through our personalities and our skill level, it really shows in the cage. And the better man wins almost all the time. Not every time, though, so you got a chance, Vince. That's the only chance you got. I might trip and fall down and hurt myself.
All right. Now I'm going to cut this short because I know you got class starting.
Bah, whatever.
I want to know, what is your guilty pleasure food?
What is my guilty pleasure food?
Yes.
I have a couple. One is sugar waffles. I love me some sugar waffles. Wegmans was making them all the time. They were really good. I love sugar waffles. Rockstar, obviously, you guys all know Rockstar.
Oh, yeah, you need to cut that shit out, by the way.
Yeah, 8 a day is probably not good for you, but...
Are you still doing that?
No, I'm not still doing that. I gotta fight. I can't have that much sodium. But Rockstar, you should sponsor me. I would look good in some Rockstar gear.
Better than that diaper thing that other guy
Yeah,
wore.
better than that diaper thing that other dude wore. That was not okay. Other than that, I don't really have too many guilty pleasures. I like candy a little bit more than I should probably, but no specific kind or anything like that. And I like pizza a lot, actually. Pizza and wings. I just had pizza and wings at the Lasertron party. Good thing I'm really light.
Oh, and so far for Hurdle Pizzeria's, Avenue gets my vote for the best wings.
Avenue Pizzeria.
Yes.
They're looking to sponsor me as well, please.
And I would also like to know, if you could pick one album to be the soundtrack to your everyday life, what would it be?
One album?
Yep.
Probably Rocky. Maybe Peaches, I don't know. Peaches is my walkout song, but I'm not going to be able to come walk out to it this time.
They don't have walkout songs?
They have walkout songs, but they're on Mav TV, so they have licensing for songs. So they're not allowed to, you can't pick your own walkout music. Otherwise, I always come out to Peaches, but I won't be coming out to Peaches this time.
And what special thank you for tolerating my training schedule these past few months treat do you have planned for your family once the fight is over?
For my family?
Yes.
Maybe I'll disappear for a little bit so I don't have to deal with my grumpy ass.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. We're gonna sit down and discuss some stuff, me and my wife, and see what we got going on for the next fight, how we're gonna do next camp. And it's been a little tough at home, but we're making it work.
Do you have another fight lined up already?
I don't have another fight lined up already, but I got a couple of people I might call out depending on how the night goes. You know, you always gotta think ahead in this game. The way you sell yourself is you gotta be out there, you gotta be vocal. That's just the way it works nowadays.
That's true.
So I got some ideas, but we'll see what happens fight night.
Well, if I need to write some letters, let me know.
Yeah, I got a whole letter writing organization to get me fights too, so that helps out.
Just let me know.
Hopefully after this fight I'll be able to fight in PA again too, so it'll make it a lot easier. Alright.
Well, do you have anything to add? That's all.
Do I have anything to add? I don't know. I'm a handsome guy. Just saying, I'm in good shape. Since it's kind of ugly, I don't know. Not really.
Well, he's
not
as
probably more
good a
handsome than
coach
me,
as
honestly.
you.
Yeah, he's definitely not as good a coach as me. He probably wins the handsome contest.
Yeah, well.
He did make a meme of me in Stranger Things. He made me 11 in Stranger Things. Put my face on. I'll show you when this interview's over since we're using my phone.
All right. Well, good luck, Coach. Thank
All
you
right.
for this. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're gonna kick some ass.
This
I
is
know.
one ugly interview. Hopefully the sound came out all right. We'll see you in a minute.